Hello everyone, welcome back. Welcome to my channel if you're new. This is the new moon reading, new moon in Virgo. And I always get my information from the Moonology Diary that is put out by Yasmin Boland. I love her. I absolutely think she is brilliant when it comes to astrology. And she wrote a very, very interesting foreword for the month of September. And I want to read that to you guys because I think it's going to be very pertinent for us. So she says, at the very least, this is a month to get organized. We get the new moon in Virgo, the sign of organization, and the full moon in Pisces, the sign that can be a tad messy. All in all, it's a great time to start with new and tidier habits and to release messy tendencies. If you start this month feeling a tad confused, stick with it, because by the first week of September, clarity could well have come thanks to a connection between Mercury and Saturn. So it's going to feel as if you're getting down to the business end of the year. If there's things that you'd like to accomplish between now and December, this is going to be a great month to make a list. List making really is a super powerful technique for making life changes. And somehow the very act of expressing an idea on paper seems to kickstart the process of making it real. Also, in the second half of September, Venus, the planet of love and abundance, is slightly in the wars, but it all ends well. Based on the as above, so below theory on which astrology is founded, this could see some of us going through distinct ups and downs to do with matters of the heart or the bank balance. So there could be dramas, followed by happier days though, and the feeling that someone or something is in your way or trying its utmost to make you miserable, and then followed by excitement, changes, dreams coming true, and finally, almost too much of a good thing. And that's why I wanted to read that to you, because it looks to me like September, the beginning of it, could look very tense or feel very tense for some of us. But by the end, you've got dreams coming true, Virgo and Aquarius. Okay, so now the new moon is in Virgo. We already are aware of that. And the key energies of this moon are going to be organization, discernment, dreaminess, and insight. And your new moon affirmation is, exciting changes are coming my way. Now there's going to be a strong push me, pull you energy in this new moon. On the one hand, it's taking place in the most organized sign of the zodiac, Virgo. This is the sign that counts beans, crosses T's, and dots I's. Remember that we all have this energy in our chart somewhere. Now, for you, Virgo, it's in your first house, and Aquarius, it's in your 8th house. And I will get to that when I get into the separate readings for each of you, okay? Now, on the other hand, this new moon is also triggering a very powerful Mars-Neptune opposition. Action planet Mars is the trigger, whereas Neptune is the planet of dreams and doziness. So it's a time to get organized, but in a way that inspires you. You could perhaps organize your work desk so you feel more inspired to be professionally productive. The new moon is also making a harmonious aspect to the planet of change and chaos, which is Uranus. This could mean that if you take time to do something like maybe declutter your home, it'll all work in your favor very quickly. If getting your life in order was one of your aims as you came into 2021, now is the time to check in with how you're doing. If you aren't on course, make a correction. It's as easy as that. Okay, so now what I want to do is I want to point out the Moonology cards for this new moon. Obviously, we have the new moon card. It's all about new beginnings. The new moon is all about new beginnings. This is the time, right after the new moon, a few days after the new moon, is when you want to start something new, a new business, move, buy something new, whatever it might be. Always after a new moon, not before a full moon or during a full moon, because full moons are all about endings, right? So the next card we have is a time to give rather than take. New moon in Virgo. Interesting. Okay, So that is that. Now I'm going to get into the individual readings for you guys. Okay, Aquarius, let's get into your reading. And to start off, what I want to do is make you aware of what house this new moon is in for you. And it's in your 8th house. And what that means for you is it's firing up that part of your chart that deals with sex and money. If your love life is dull, do whatever it takes to rev things up. If you've been inhibited, try something new. Go as far as you feel comfortable. And money-wise, it's all about where your money is involved with someone else. So you have a chance for a restart in terms of your income or salary. Plus, it's a very good time to set up a debt repayment plan if you need to. Okay? So this is all about money and sex for you this month, Aquarius. And keep in mind too that, like I said earlier, the beginning of September could come in very tense and very not likable. But as you come out of September, it's going to be all about excitement and dreams coming true. So whatever it is that you find yourself in the beginning of the month, know that it is going to clear out and it's going to pass, and it's going to pass fairly quickly, okay? So let's get into your Queen of the Moon Oracle cards. Okay. Your first card out. Nice. Card number 3, which is all about your evolution and your growth, right? Waxing Crescent 1, realization. And once I get all of these cards laid out, we're going to take a look at the timing of all of them, okay? So realization is your first card. Then you have card number 32. It breaks down to a 5, which is all about change. Egg Moon, trust. You've got some changes coming in here, Aquarius, and you need to trust and move forward with them. Move through the energy. Just move with it, because it is going to move out very quickly. And now you have card 31, which breaks down to a 4, which is all about stability and your foundation, building a very solid and stable foundation for your future. This is the Worm Moon, and it's the Faith card. So now you have trust and faith, okay? I feel like you're going to be going through some fairly big difficulties this month, and that's why you're being asked to trust and have faith. And this is almost like the Empress card. Something new is about to birth in your life, Aquarius. So like I said, move through the energies, because when you get to the end of September, it's going to be a whole different ballgame for you. And here, number 5. Okay, so you've got 2 5s now on the board. So did Virgo. 55 represents big changes, okay? This is the Waxing Crescent 3, and this is all about growth. And if you notice, the base of her body is like a tree trunk, and she's grounded and rooted herself around this planet, whatever it is she's on. She's growing because she's a part of it, because she's rooted herself to it. So ground yourself, because that's what's going to allow your growth, okay? Okay, what are we getting next, angels? Okay. Light workers. No, light seers. The Light Seers deck. All the decks are listed below. Click on the title of this video to drop down the description box, and all the decks will be listed there, as well as the extended link, okay? Wow, look at what popped out. Wow. Okay, so if you don't know, the Lovers card for me is my twin flame card, because the Lovers represents Gemini. And what is Gemini? Twins. So this sits on the realization card. Oh, sorry, let's hang on to that. I got to get the timing for you on these cards. Hang on a second. So timing, we've got the waning crescent 1, realization. So this is September, sorry guys, this is September 8th. Okay, so this is like 2 days after the new moon. But that doesn't stay put. I want to get these in order. The worm and the egg. Let's go this way. Okay, so the worm moon, which is the faith card, that is March 28th. And I never go that far ahead in these moon readings, and Spirit knows that. So this is referring to this last March 28th, okay? And the egg moon, April 26th. This is trust. And that's this previous April 26th, because again, I don't go that far out. So then we move into these ones. And like I said, the waxing crescent 1 is about realization. And then you've got the waxing crescent 3. And this is your growth card. And this is September 10th, everybody. So your timeline, I gotta change this up a little bit. Your timeline is immediate here because of something that you did back in March and April. You're now about to reap the rewards of that. That's why I'm saying that the beginning of September, if there's something that feels like it's brewing and it doesn't feel good, just move through it, because you've already done the work. You've already been there, done that, and now you're about to reap the rewards, okay? So whatever happened here, the end of March and the end of April, you held strong, you held true, you had faith, you had trust in the universe, you believed, and you moved with it. Whatever that is, I don't know what it is. It's going to be different for all of you. You know what it is. Something took place, and it took you having strong faith and trusting that all would work out the way it needed to. And it did. And it might not be showing up until now, but as of September 8th and 10th, you've got a realization around whatever happened back here at the end of March and end of April, that general timeline, okay? The realization, the aha moment, the knowing, the true seeing, and it brings huge growth, okay? So now we can get into this first card here, the Lover's card, which is my twin flame card. Now this sits on top of the faith and the trust card. So whatever happened in the end of March and April in that timeline had something to do with your twin. You might not have had contact with them. You might not even have realized that what you were doing, how you were being, how you were allowing yourself to be in that surrendered place and trusting and having faith. You might not even know that that had an effect or was having an effect on your twin flame union or reunion. Somehow it did affect it. Others of you, you were well aware because your twin was right there, okay? But it's all around your twin. And it's because you had faith and you trusted and you believed. So now on top the trust and realization card, you have the King of Swords. This could be you, Aquarius. You are a King or Queen of Swords. It could be your energy. This guy looks like he's basically surrendered. He's sitting. He doesn't even really, barely have a hold of his sword if you take a look. It's just kind of dangling there and he's stopping it from falling. But it's like he's surrendered. He's waved the white flag, so to speak. He's surrendered. And it's because of that that you're now in this place of realization. And I think the realization isn't so much a knowing. It's a realization of manifestation. Like you are about to realize the manifestation that you created back here. For others of you, this could be your twin. It could be a King or Queen of Swords, another Aquarius, a Libra, or a Gemini. Now the card that sits on top, the realization and growth card, Page of Wands. Pages are messengers, and this particular page always brings great news. Look at her. She is ecstatic. She's happy. She's throwing her wand up in the air. She's jumping up and down for joy. Oh my goodness. You have reason to be happy and be grateful. Whatever this is. Bottom of the deck. 6 of Cups. This is something or someone coming back around from the past. A soulmate. Aquarius, the 6 of Cups is all about a soulmate. Your twin. That's likely the growth and the realization and the manifestation of your soulmate. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. Okay, so now we're going to get some Gaia Oracle cards. Okay. That's a little much. I'm going to show you the card that turned upright, though. There's only one card that turned upright. Peace. Card 26 breaks down to an 8, which is all about abundance. Dissolving unwanted or disturbing thoughts. Maybe that's what you did back here. But it's not our card anyways, so. Unless it is, and then it'll come out again. So, on top of the Lovers and the King of Swords, you have card 23, which is a 5 again. So you got 5, 5, 5. 3 5s, life-altering changes. This is like a tower moment. Night wind, facing the fear, subconscious release, and healing. It's a pretty dark card. And it's not, why are you not focusing? There we go. Some of you, for some of you, this back here, whatever this was, could have been a tower moment for you. Could be you are about to experience a tower moment, but it doesn't feel like a bad one, everyone. It sits on top of the twins and the King of Swords. Facing fear, subconscious release, and healing. I feel like for most of you, it's about healing. You've already faced your fears and what you needed to face up here because you surrendered up here. Or back here. Okay, so on the King of Swords and the Page of Wands, you have card 29. Breaks down to an 11, which is a soul path number. This is destiny. Aquarius, you are destined for this. Thinking of you, a loving thought, serendipity. Wow. So you're thinking about them, they're thinking about you. You're mirroring each other. Oops. Island Time Wellness is the next. Ooh. The next card. Jeez, did you guys hear that? I don't know what that was, but it was pretty freaky. It was dark like this. Scary. I don't know what it was. Anyway. Ooh, coffin. Endings bring new beginnings. Growth, change, liberation, and transition. Yeah, this is like the death card, right? So this is life-altering changes. Things are about to be stirred up in your life, but in a good way, Aquarius. This does not in any way feel bad to me. Not at all. This feels like one of those, well, you're about to come into realization of manifestation. You are on path and about to realize manifestation. How can that be scary or a bad thing? It's not a bad thing. This is something very good, very exciting. A new start is coming. Visualize what you want. It'll come in faster. This manifestation will come in a lot faster if you visualize it. And this is in line with your twins, having faith, trusting, surrendering, releasing. This card here, Night Wind, is not about facing fear for you. You did that back here. This is about releasing and healing. I feel like healing and you're almost done. That's what it feels like to me. That's why the coffin is here. It's over. It's ended. It sits on top of the night wind and the thinking of you. So this is done and this is about to begin. Sorry, you probably can't see that. So the night wind is about facing fear, subconscious release and healing. This is thinking of you. This is a loving thought, right? So this facing your fears, the subconscious release, the healing, that's done. You've done that. Now you're shifting into the something new, which is loving thoughts and serendipitous moments and the excitement that comes along with that, the tower moment that you're about to have, the exciting and good tower moment. So just ask Oracle. Let it go and surrender all, which is what he's doing right here, which is what I feel like some of you did back in March and April. But you may be asked to let go again because something has to end. Something is leaving so something new can come in. So you have to let go and let it come in. Do you want one of these? No. Okay, we're going to get a Whispers of Love card for you all. I was going to get Heal Yourself, but Spirit said you are done healing. You've healed, so you don't need that. Now you need a Whispers of Love card. Oh, beautiful. Card 46, it breaks down to a 10, which is all about endings and new beginnings because the 10 breaks down to a 1, right? This is beautiful. Spend quality time together. Listen and talk to each other. Wow, isn't that beautiful? It's so cute. See, like I said, the thinking of you. That's where you're about to shift into. You've done this, healing and releasing and facing fears. That's done. You're about to realize manifestation here, everyone. Well, maybe not everyone, but wow. Okay, let's get a motivation manifesto card for you. There is light all around. There is much to be grateful for in this seemingly dark world, and so all we must do is pull our gaze from the shadow and look to the ocean of divine light and grace in which we are blessed to live. Blessed to live. Wow. That's beautiful. I'm not sure that card's ever come out before. But there is light all around. Like I said, this card seemed so dark. But look at next to it. Look at the light coming off of the next card. It's crazy that this would come out. We are blessed to live here. It's an amazing time to be on this planet, I think. Oopsie. Okay. Let's get a Soul's Journey card for you guys. See what Spirit wants to tell us there. Too many cards. Wow. You watched me shuffle. I just did Virgo too, and Virgo got this same card, Abundance. I am a limitless being, and I can manifest whatever I desire in this physical reality. Yes, you can, and you are about to. Visualize what you want. You are on path and about to realize manifestation, Aquarius. That's what this tells me, the realization card. You are on path and you are about to realize manifestation of whatever it is that you want. Your twin, abundance, happiness, finances, whatever it is. But visualize what you want and then let go and surrender all to the universe, and it will be brought to you. Okay. So I want to ask your guides and Spirit what it is that you need to do to tweak this, or whatever you need to do, be, think, and or feel, to bring this to fruition, to have this manifestation that's on its way in. We're going to do that in the extended. Click on the title of this video. It'll drop down my description box. All the decks that I've used are listed there, okay? And the extended link is there. So those of you that are going over, I'll see you over there. Those of you that are not, I love you guys, and I will see you next time.